What's up, everyone? It's Matt from Surf City TCG, here with a real mystery for you today. I'm playing MIRKO, Obsessive Theorist. This is a Dimir commander that focuses on the graveyard and the Surveil mechanic, which means you're going to look at the top card of your library and decide to either put it back on top or put it into the graveyard. And every time you do that, MIRKO gets a +1/+1 counter. He's also got Flying and Vigilance, which is a killer combo. Means he's kind of always able to get in and then always back on the defensive. So really fun deck to play. He gets really big really fast. You fill up your graveyard, you reanimate stuff on end step with his triggered ability, and it's just a very, very fun deck to play. And he's a vampire, so I've got some sweet vampire synergies in here as well. In the bottom right, Nelly, Borca, Impulsive, Accuser. Well, looks like we've got a real whodunit, don't we? Nelly is a Boros commander, really interesting one, also from a precon actually. Whenever she attacks, she suspects a creature, then goads all suspected creatures. So if a creature is suspected, it has menace and it can't block. And then anytime someone attacks an opponent of the Nelly Borca player, both the attacker and the Nelly Borca player get to draw a card for each player being attacked. So, rather it's not on attack, but it's on combat damage. So it's kind of like a Gix Yawgmoth Praetor sort of effect. So pretty interesting group hug mechanic. In the bottom left, Zurgo Stormrender, Mardu commander from the recent Tarkir precon. This is a 3/3 that makes a 1/1 warrior that's tapped and attacking every time it attacks. And then every time one of your tokens dies, if it was in combat, you draw a card. Otherwise, everyone loses 1 life. So kind of got a draw engine and a group slug element all baked into one awesome commander. And then finally in the top left, Teval, the Balanced Scale. This is the Sultai Tarkir precon commander that every time it attacks, you mill 3 cards, and then you can return any land from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So this is a graveyard synergy deck that also probably has some landfall strategies baked into it. So really interesting cast of characters here, but who done it? Stay tuned and find out. Enjoy the game. Nice. That has 0 lands. I think I will take a mulligan. Oof. Alright, I guess I will keep all that. It's a little iffy, but we'll try it. Everyone's good?
Yeah. Here to party.
Start us off. Good luck, have fun.
Alright. Yep. Draw for turn. I'm gonna pop down Opulent Palace. Tap and pass.
Alright, draw for turn. I'll play a tapped Sunken Palace and pass. Only palaces so far. You better play a palace or you're banned.
You better play a palace. Yeah.
Cliff top retreat pass.
Get him.
Oh. Untap draw. Play a plains and tap the plains for a skull clamp and pass.
It's clamping.
Pretty good.
Turn.
I can hear someone's breathing into the mic. I don't know if there's anything you can do about that, but just FYI.
Alright. Temple of Malady comes in tapped. I'm gonna scry 1.
It might be.
It sounds like it went away, so
there.
Thank you.
I'm gonna leave that there, and then I'll pass.
Right. Untap, upkeep, draw. That's a good draw. Alright, we're gonna go... Guess I have to play this. Play a Gloomlake Verge. Tap 1 for Soul Ring I just drew. And then 2 for Talisman. 2 more for Search for Escanta. And I will pass.
Untap. Draw. Let's go Mountain Land for turn. Tap 2 for the Bloodthirsty Blade. It's an
That's
equipment
sweet.
that gives creature 2/0 and is goaded. And I can pay 1 to attach it to anybody's creature. Yeah.
It's
Untap, draw.
pretty good against my deck.
We'll play a Clifftop Retreat. Enters untapped. Then I'll tap 2 for an Arcane Signet. And pass.
All right, here we go. Who's that fancy Soul Ring signed by over there?
Oh, the artist, Mike
Wow,
Bierrick.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I have tons of signed cards, so you'll likely see more.
Hell yeah, I can dig it. Slap down some command bacon for turn.
Bacon.
Yes. So I'm a bit of a Doctor Who fan.
Okay.
So this is my Doctor Who flavor card here. I'm gonna cast Riversong's Diary.
Ooh, that card's
So
sick.
yeah, Riversong's Diary has an imprint. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell from their hand, exile it instead of putting it into a graveyard as it resolves. And then at the beginning of my upkeep, if there are 4 or more cards exiled with Riversong's Diary, then I get to choose one of them at random, and I can cast it without paying its mana cost. And then I'll pass.
Pretty cool. Tap, upkeep. I'll surveil 1 off the Search for Escanta. We'll put that swamp into the graveyard. Sure. And then draw for turn. Alright, I'm going to play a Drowned Catacombs, which will enter tap because I don't have a swamp or mountain. Then I'll go 1, 2. So this can't make black. Okay. Take a damage off Talisman. 4. I'll play MIRKO. And I won't use the floating colorless, and I'll go to end step and no targets, so pass.
I will untap and draw. I'll play a Mountain. And let's go ahead and let MIRKO beat everybody else up. You are a proud owner of a bloodthirsty
I saw this
blade.
coming.
And I will pass.
Untap and draw.
Ready to go.
Yep. I have my entire collection alphabetized right next to me.
Tap 3 for Zurgo. And I will pass the turn.
Okay, here we go. So no instants or sorceries that round there from anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, didn't think so. Go for turn. Let's see. Let's do this first. 1, 2, 3. Tireless Tracker. Then I will play. Not that one. Play a Forest, just land for turn. Give myself a clue.
Get a
And
clue,
pass.
man.
I get a clue, man.
Oh. You'll have to refresh.
Oh no. I'll refresh, sorry.
Uh-oh, hope the game doesn't break. Oh, sweet.
Nah, Spelltable's been doing that a lot lately. Where
Yeah,
anywhere.
It also has been like crashing. Like if I refresh, it'll exile you guys, or it'll just randomly
if
exile you guys.
the owner. Yeah,
If
but
you
if you
get-
just hit backspace, you can rejoin the same game.
Yeah, if you guys get exiled for some reason, just hit refresh and you should be able to rejoin. Untap,
I'm fast.
upkeep, surveil 1. I'll put a pirated copy into the graveyard, and MIRKO will get a +1 counter. And then I'll draw for turn. That's pretty cool. I'm going to play Takanuma Abandoned Mire as land for turn. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cast a Grim Hireling.
I just realized when I said I'm playing a detective, you're playing one too.
I know, that's funny.
Where's my commander?
Alright, and then I'm going to tap 2 more. And I'm going to cast Vinwixit, Verbose Host. That's going to start my engines.
Start your engine.
Start your engines. So I'm just going to
Down.
use this for his speed, or for my speed. And then I will move to combat, and I'll send 1, 2, 3, 4 commander in the air at you, Wilhelm.
You monster. I'll take 4.
It's goated, I can't help it. Blame pstarboss@gmail.com.
You can blame me for that. I'll take it.
Alright, I'm going to go up to speed 2. Mach 2. And I will make 2 treasures for hitting an opponent. And after that, I will do nothing. I'm going to move to end step. MIRKO trigger. I guess I will bring in the pirated copy and have it enter as a copy of... Let's do Zurgo. So this is a Zurgo Stormrender, and whenever a creature named Zurgo Stormrender damages a player, I get to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
And this has a finality
Whether it's
counter.
his or yours, right?
Correct.
All right.
All
Very
right,
good.
I'll pass.
Untap. Drizzle. Let's play a land. Sun Home Forest of the Legion. You can pay 4 to give creature double strike, and it can be any creature if I decide to do that. But right now, I'll play my commander Nelly.
That's an ominous thing to say.
Yeah, I am known to give my opponents double strike to kill my other opponent. Whenever he attacks, I can suspect a creature. Suspected creatures cannot block. Whenever an opponent controls deals damage to an opponent, me and that player draws a card. Then that will be my turn.
All right. Untap and draw. Play a Shattered Sanctum as land for turn. I'll tap for 3 for a Quarry Mountain Stalwart. So it's got Flurry. When I cast my second spell each turn, it'll deal 2 damage to each opponent, and I'll gain 2 life. And then I'll tap for a white and a black to cast an Elasacor Sadistic Pilgrim. So whenever another creature ETBs under my control, I gain a life, and when a creature I control dies, everybody loses 1. Quarry trigger, everybody will lose 2. I'll gain 2.
Yep.
And then I'll move to combat. I'll send a Zurgo your way, P-Star. It's a 3/3, so they can just bounce. Trigger on attack. 1/1 warrior comes in, so I'll gain a life. And the 1/1's going to come at you, Surf.
I will block it with the 0/4.
Perfect.
You want to draw.
Yep. So when it dies,
It doesn't die. I block with a 0/4.
Oh, 0/4. Dang. Okay. Sorry. I'm an idiot.
Sorry.
I'm assuming you're blocking P-Star.
Yes, I'm blocking.
All right. Nothing in second main. I'll move to instep, sack it. Everybody will lose one.
Lose one?
Actually, sorry, lose two. From Zurgo and the Pilgrim.
Oh no.
It's okay.
He's doing his thing.
You're far more scary.
Yeah.
Pass the turn.
I couldn't harm a fly. I tried the other day. It was difficult.
You just missed it.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, Stone Catacomb, tapped, land for turn. I'll make another clue. Yeah. I'll tap 2 for a herd heirloom. You heard?
You heard?
Oops. Still one short. That sucks. Kind of banking on the land drop here.
Just crack a clue. You'll draw it.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, just
You got
go
this.
for it. Oh man, it's so tragic what it is too. It's the worst. It's the one thing you probably don't want to crack a clue with your last bit of mana to draw either. I'll put a 1/1 on Tao's Tracker. If I get a dice, that'll work. There you go. And then I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, surveil 1. Need a land, but it's even worth it. I have 2 cards in hand. Sure, we'll leave the land on top, draw it, play it. Oh, you'll get a +1 counter because I surveilled. You've got Nelly.
Oh, Nelly.
So Nelly says if I damage them, both of us draw?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And if it deals damage to an opponent, so if you hit 2 opponents, we draw 2.
Yep.
Look at me, I'm group hug.
Okay, let's go to combat. You've got a Death Toucher, Ryan?
I do.
How big is it?
2/2. A 2/2 and with Death Touch and a 3/3.
Interesting.
Will he trade, though, is the question.
I guess before combat then, let's pay a black. How big is Elis?
2/2.
Oh, sorry, 2/2. Okay. I'm going to activate Grim Hireling, targeting Elis to give it -2/-2 by sacking 2 treasures. Okay. And then I am going to go to combat. I'm going to send Zurgo at you, Ryan, because it's funny. And I'll send... How big is Tracker?
He's a 4/3 right now.
Okay, I'll send...
Doesn't fly though.
Yeah, the flyer's coming at you, buddy. Sorry.
Right.
Oh no, I can't attack you with the flyer. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, MIRKO will go at... Well, I already attacked... Okay, so it's going to be... Yeah, that's fine. MIRKO at you, Ryan. Pirated copy Zurgo at you, Ryan. Other Ryan. Wilhelm and Ryan. Wow.
Okay.
And that's it.
MIRKO's coming at me, no blocks.
Oh, and then I have a 1/1 that I make.
I think
that will-
MIRKO's going at Wilhelm and Zurgo's going at the Lion.
That's right. MIRKO is at Wilhelm, Zurgo is at Lion, and the 1/1 will go at you, P-Star.
I will take 1 so you don't draw.
How big is MIRKO?
MIRKO is a 5 power.
Okay. I will take your 5, Commander.
Okay, so I hit
I
2
will
opponents.
Yep.
So we each draw 2 P-Star.
Yep.
And then I hit 3 opponents, so I'll make 6 treasures with Grim Hireling.
Ugh.
And then I'll go up to speed 3. Sure, I'll pay 2. And I'm going to cast a Vohar Vodalian Desecrator. It's a looter that can flashback spells later. That won't do anything with that diary in play, though. And I'll pass.
How big is that creature?
This guy?
Yeah.
It's a 1/2.
1, 2. Okay. Untizzle and a drizzle.
Oh, I also draw an extra card from the pirated copy. Forgot about that.
The land for turn.
Can I play this card, Audrey? Do you guys care?
I don't care.
It's Case of the Shifting Visage. I should have drawn it in combat when the pirated copy hit. My bad.
All right, let's see. Let's everybody make a vow to me.
Vow of
Promise me
loyalty?
your loyalty.
I am loyal, bro. What's up?
So each player put a vow counter on a creature they control and sack all the rest of them.
Sweet.
Don't care for that. What do I want to keep? I'll keep the Zurgo copy.
What are you keeping, Lion? Zurgo?
I'm gonna keep. Yeah.
All right. I will go to the Wombats and I will hit you Surf for 2 and I will gold your Zurgo.
You got it.
Well, it's a suspect technically, but dun-dun. I will pass. He suspected.
Zurgo
He
is now
commits murder.
suspected. Is it even him? It's a pirate.
My Zurgo is suspected, you said?
No. Serfs.
Okay.
Zurgo is suspected.
Okay. Here. Take this one. There you go. You can have that card.
Ooh, that's a good card.
Yeah. Alright, untap and draw. I'll play Vault of the Archangel, so I can just pay 4 into it to give all my stuff lifelink and death touch until end of turn.
That is a good one.
Move to, let's see, 6. Let's see. I will move to. No, I'm not actually. I'm gonna tap for 2 and cast a Blade of Selves.
Cool.
Sweet.
That is pretty sweet with Zurgo.
And then pay 4 attempting to equip it to Zurgo.
Because when the tokens come in and die, he's automatically going to draw those 2 cards.
Precisely.
Interesting.
Move to combat. I'll send Zurgo the original copy at. Well, it doesn't matter. It's only going to be the original copy. We'll send it at you, Surf. So on attack. How would that work with the warriors? Would it all 3 warriors still get made, or no?
Wait a minute, let me read it real quick.
No, the tokens have to attack, and they come in attacking.
Yeah. Gotcha. That's what I.
Yes, these are coming in tapped and attacking with Myriad.
Gotcha.
So they won't trigger the mobilized one.
Yeah. All right. So Zurgo's coming at you, Surf. The 1/1 warriors coming at you, P-Star.
But you do draw 2 cards though.
Yeah. The legend roll. I'll sack them and draw 2.
I will. How bad do you want that other draw?
It'd be cool if you block.
I'll block it for you.
All right. Surf, you took 3.
Take 3.
All right. On damage, draw a card for the warrior dying, and I'll pass the turn.
We'll draw a card from Nelly because you did damage to an opponent.
Oh, perfect.
How many cards do you have now?
6. I was getting low. Then I will pass the turn.
Untap.
I have 8 currently.
Tap 1 for a Soul Ring.
It's a good card.
Heard it's good.
That's what I pulled off my clue
Oh.
for my last 2 mana.
Oh, you had the herd heirloom only. I see. Bummer.
Yeah. Kind of need this mana.
Well, still a great draw, though. I would have been happy, even though I would have been sad.
So what does sack the clue there? Soul Ring. Yeah, draw a card.
Oh, I draw a card when Zurgo hits me. I forgot about that.
Alright, I think I want to leave my scary blue mana up and pass.
No swing. You got a free draw there by hitting Surf.
I am okay.
Leaving them draws on the table. Them draws.
Untap, upkeep. I'll do the case first. So I'll surveil 1. Do I want this? It's only if they're cast that they get exiled under the Riversong Diary, right?
After you cast it from your hand.
Okay. Alright, I'll put Mission Briefing into the graveyard with that surveil, and then I'll
land drop. One help.
He's missed 2 land drops.
Yeah. I did.
And I'll surveil again. I'll search for Azcanta. Put High Market into the graveyard as well. And then I'll draw for turn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Recast MIRKO. Let's go to combat. Zurgo coming at you, Ryan, and the 1/1 is also going to go at you, Ryan. So 4 total coming at you.
Can't do anything about it. Take 4.
Okay.
We each draw 1 card.
Yep. And then I draw 1 from Pirated Copy. Okay. I'm going to tap 2. Actually, I still don't have an island, so this can't make black. So that's fine. 1, 2, and then I'm going to crack. Sure, all 6 treasures. So for 8 mana total. I'm going to cast a Cordial Vampire first. It says whenever it or another creature dies, put a +1 counter on each vampire control. And I have 6 floating. I'm going to cast Patron of the Vein. So when it enters, I destroy a creature an opponent controls, and then if a creature an opponent controls dies, it gets exiled, and I put a +1 counter on each vampire control. I'm going to target Nelly.
Nelly will die.
Okay, and then she'll get exiled, but you put her in the command zone. So I get 2 +1 counters on each of my vampires because of both of these effects. So that'll be these 2 and MIRKO. Okay, and then I am lastly going to play this Dimir Aqueduct, which enters tapped, and I'll return Takanuma Abandoned Mire to my hand. And then I will move to end step. MIRKO will trigger. I can bring back a creature with power 2 or less. I'm going to take Vinwixit. I'm at speed 3 still. Yes.
Alright, Sun Tizzle and Drizzle. Alright. Let's play land for turn. Seven. Let's play for 2 a Blasphemous Act.
Stop board wiping, dude.
I gotta control. I gotta find these detectives, man. I will play
Alright.
land tax. And I will play a Thought Vessel. Then I will pass.
Tap. Draw. Play a Plains. Tap for 5. Recast Zurgo.
I put MIRKO in the graveyard.
Pay 1. I'll equip the Skull Clamp to Zurgo. And then I will tap the Signet for a black for a Blood Chief Ascension.
That's a card.
Gross.
And pass the turn. I'll be right back. If somebody swings at me, it'll go through. And I have no responses. I'll be right back in just a second.
Last one attack goes under the diary, right? Oh, so does the other spell. It needs
I've got
4?
Promise under here. Yeah.
Do you have to cast it if it gets pulled?
Nope, it just tells me to choose one at random.
Does it say you may cast it?
Nope. Oh, yeah, it does. It says you may.
Yeah, okay,
sorry.
good.
So you choose one at random, but you don't have to cast the one you choose.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. One, two, three, 4. Wise Mothman.
We are rad.
Sweet.
Yep. The Mothman ETBs, everybody gets a rad counter. One, two. Oh, fuck. This is unfortunate. 1, 2, 3. Rescue Swarm.
Ooh.
Rescue Swarm. Mighty cute, but he is not online. I don't have a land drop again.
Did I miss
Pass
anything
turn.
besides rad counter?
You have a rad counter, that's it.
Okay.
You played Scoop
Sorry
Swarm
about
and Mothman.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, on top. Surveil off the case. 9.
What did you mill for your rad?
I haven't even drawn for turn yet.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so
Hang
sorry.
on
I
one
thought you'd
sec.
already drawn.
You're just that radical. He doesn't want you to forget.
Just started reading. Hi, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm surveilling off the case right now. I will put... Sure, I'll put Archon of Cruelty into the graveyard. And then I'll surveil off Search for Ascanta. Yeah, we'll leave that on top. And then the search will flip because I have 7 or more cards in my graveyard. It's Ascanta the Sunken Ruin. It's a blue land that can, like, sort of draw a card. It's not very good. Cool. Now I will draw, and then I will mill for rad. It's Living Death. Would have not disliked drawing that. It's fine. Okay, so I lose a life and lose a rad.
Is that a living death?
It is a living death that got milled, unfortunately.
Well, or fortunately, it depends on who you're asking.
I have main character syndrome, so I'm only ever talking about myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, baby. What is your land you have up, Wilhelm?
It's a green black.
Yeah, it's just Temple of Malady. It's green black.
Beautiful. This can't possibly go wrong. We'll tap 11. I'll cast an Agadeem's Awakening for X is 8. I'm going to return, if it resolves, I return creatures' mana values 1 through 8 from my graveyard to play.
Go for it.
And this will get exiled into the Riversong Diary, but it's a pretty bad hit, so sorry.
It's an spell, so you won't be able to cast
You
it.
can return a 0 mana value creature, and that's it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it adds to the count. That's all that matters.
X or less, yeah. Okay, I'll get Archon, MIRKO, Patron of the Vein, Cordial Vampire, Grim
I'm wondering why the
Highway.
board keeps getting white.
Hey, undead, man. They're gonna keep coming back. That's how they do. Okay, who has creatures? Just Ryan? No, you have
No.
Scootsworm and
Both of them have
Mothman.
creatures.
Yeah,
Cards,
excuse for
Lion
Mothman.
has his commander, and
cards in hand, everyone?
I have 6.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Zurgo's wearing Skull Clamp.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's tight.
I'll send the trigger at you, P-Star, because you've wiped my board twice.
And more's coming. All right, let's see. I will get rid of Taunt from the Vampire, right?
I'll draw a card and gain 3.
No. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. No Taunt from the Vampire.
And then I have an ETB on Patron of the Vein. That's going to target Scootsworm to be destroyed. And when it hits the graveyard, it will get exiled. And then my vampires all get 2+1 counters. I'm going to move to end step.
Well,
After
if it
that,
dies and if it's exiled, die triggers don't happen.
it's not.
What's
it's not
exiling it?
It's not a replacement effect. It's a trigger. It's Cordial Vampire, or no, I mean Patron of the Vein. When it dies, it gets exiled. It's not a replacement effect. I'm gonna move to end step. I can bring back a creature, but I'm gonna choose not to do that. I'll pass.
Did you lose your 3 P-Star
Oh,
for the Archon? If so, Blood Chief trigger gets a counter.
all right. I will draw,
Blood Chief.
and then I will mill one. Greaves. Damn it! I needed that Scoot Swarm to live.
Don't forget to lose 1 for milling the Greaves.
Yeah. I'm at 31. I needed that. Oh, you have more lands than I do.
I have 7.
So, trigger land tax.
Didn't you already draw?
Oh, I did. That's not.
I mean,
should've did that.
it's fine. Go ahead. Just try not to do that again.
All right. I actually probably would have drawn something better. The card that you suck. I'm gonna get right to it. I can't kill everything.
Needed Scootsworm.
I need a School Sword to live in order for me to be great. Lands to hand. You guys know about these 3 lands? I guess we can wait. I can't wait. All right. I will play a land for turn. And I will 3/3. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's spell the mighty targeting Lions. No, that's 4 power. We'll go with Surf's 3 power creature. Actually, I
Which one?
guess I could even target. They're both. You have 2 3 power creatures.
All 3 of these are 3 power.
Oh yeah, so that does nothing. I guess.
Mothman's a 5/5.
I
don't know if that matters.
No, it doesn't. I'm going to hold priority, and I'm going to attempt to path the Cordial Vampire.
Sure. Cordial Vampire will be exiled. What did you target? What did you target?
One of the 3 power creatures.
Which one?
Creatures 3. We'll go with the Grim Hireling.
Okay. I have no response.
Yep. Oh, good to go.
Then I will pass.
I'll draw 2 when Zurgo dies.
I'm running out of answers, guys. If he keeps rebuilding.
Well, I mean, I would have answers if you would let me keep a board.
You lose 1 creature. How is that answer, though?
Okay, man.
I'm asking.
All right, draw Mill. Ocelot Pride. Lose 1, lose a rad.
So, Mothman's dead.
Yeah. Swamp his land for turn.
I had extra man. I could have equipped the blade.
Jesus.
So, Wilmheld, that thing, does it go away or does the more instants and sorceries that get cast more and more goes under that?
More and more goes under that.
Okay.
They're there until that's, they're still exiled regardless. But
so you have this and
Tap
Fell the
Skull.
Mighty from me, right?
Tap
yeah,
and
I've got them all written down.
and equip Skull Clamp again.
You got Blast Activator
That's
there
a
too,
turn.
right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So if anyone wants to help me figure out how I'm gonna generate this randomness here,
You can roll a D4 on
Just roll.
Spelltable.
You have 5 things. Just roll a d6 and 6 is reroll. 1
Okay,
through
cool.
5.
all right, deal.
Is 1 at the top? Just make sure we know
one's
what's
at the
what.
top. So here we go. We'll do it like this.
Can you just read them? Because it's impossible to see your cameras.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Well, all right. Promise of whatever that is. I don't know whatever it said.
Loyalty.
Promise to loyalty.
Yeah, Blasphemous Act is number 2. What is this? Agadeem's Awakening is number 3. Fell the Mighty is number 4. Path to Exile is number 5.
Got it.
And then we re-roll on 6.
All right. What is it?
And that's a 6. That's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Fell the Mighty. So that blows up everything that's bigger than what? What is it now? I'm sorry.
You target a creature and it destroys everything bigger.
Oh yeah, you added.
So it does nothing right now, right?
Yeah, I don't think it does anything.
Oh wait,
right
Zurgo's a 4/2. So I guess you could kill Zurgo if you wanted.
Lion said he has answers if you keep his commander alive. So You can
I think
target.
I'm gonna leave him alone.
Yeah, you
I'm just
can
gonna
just
leave
target
the.
Zurgo and then everything lives.
I'm just gonna. I don't have to cast it, so I won't.
Oh yeah, it's a May.
Draw for turn. Resolve the rad. It is Will of the Sultai. I lose 1 life. Lose a rad.
I'm gonna turn my light on. It's starting to get dark on the East Coast.
Um. Okay. I will tap. That's 3. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3. For a Tato farmer.
Mm. Can I have some
Tato
French
farmer
fries?
has landfall. I can get 2 reds if I want them. And then I can tap him and put target land card in a graveyard that was milled this turn onto the battlefield under my control tap. And then I will tap 4 for Teval.
He's
And I'll
here.
pass. There he is. Finally.
Right. Untap, upkeep, case, trigger, I'll surveil 1. I will put this underground river into the graveyard. MIRKO gets a counter. Draw for turn. Alright, I am gonna cast a frantic search. Actually, I think the first thing I'll do is pay 2 colorless and a blue, and I'll activate Escanta, the Sunken Ruin. I get to look at the top 4 and reveal a non-creature, non-land, put into my hand, the rest on the bottom. Okay, so only option is Dousing Dagger. So that'll go to my hand. These will go on the bottom. Okay, and now I'm going to tap Dimir Aqueduct for 2 and Talisman for 1. And I'll cast Frantic Search. So I'll draw 2, discard 2, then untap up to 3 lands. Draw 2. Discard.
We have number 6, everyone. Frantic Search.
Oh yeah. Discard Ledger Shredder. And I don't think I need. Yep. Dousing Dagger. And then I will untap 3 lands. I'll play this Clearwater Pathway as land for turn. Tap the Dimir Aqueduct for 2, and actually...
Oh no, I'm here. Sorry, I'm here.
That's okay.
Switch my shit to the laptop here.
I feel like just jamming more creatures into this board wipe city is not the best play, but I'm going to do it anyway. 2 for Saturo the Infiltrator. If a creature enters under my control and wasn't cast, or if no mana was spent to cast it, I get to draw a card. that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will cast a roaming throne, naming vampires. And I will move to combat. We're going to send 4 in the air your way, P-Star. For commander.
I take 4.
And I will make 2 treasures. And then I think that'll be it. I'm going to move to end step. MIRKO triggers twice. I will bring back Ledger Shredder and Vodalian Desecrator with finality counters. And Satura will trigger twice and I'll draw twice. And I'm done.
How many lands do you have in play?
9.
I will untap. I will trigger land tax. Let's see. Let's get the first 3 basics I see. Draw. Let's just recast Nelly. Play a land for turn. And then let's equip the sword to your commander again.
Me?
And then we will pass.
Untap. Draw. Oh, I would have got a trigger on Blood Chief on surface step. Swamp is land for turn. Tap 2 for a Vengeful Blood Witch. Then we'll tap for 3. Casting Will of the Mardu.
I'll connive with Ledger Shredder.
Yep. Targeting you, Surf. So if it resolves, I'll make it looks like 6 1/1 red warrior creature tokens. And then I can deal damage to target creature equal to the number of creatures I control, which would be 8.
Okay, so what are you targeting with that second ability?
We'll target.
What does it resolve?
He has to pick targets first.
What? It's 2 different parts of the spell, right?
Yeah, but all targets need to be declared at the time of the cast.
I'll target Ledger Shredder.
So you're going to make a 1/1 for each creature I have and then deal like 10 to Ledger Shredder if this resolves?
Not 8, yes, if it resolves.
And you have a Blood Artist kind of thing?
Yes. Except it's target, it's not each.
Well, yeah, Blood Artist is too, but it doesn't see other people's creatures. That's the bad part about that one. Tap 2 and Arcane Denial.
Yep.
You've got an Arcane Denial.
What's that draw on the next upkeep?
On Wilhelm's upkeep, you can draw up to 2, and I draw 1.
Okay, I'll tap for 3 for an Ashnod's Altar.
No response.
Move to combat. I mean, I've got to swing this at GP star. Wish that wasn't the case, but it is. Zurgo is a 4/2 coming at you. 1/1 warrior token comes in. It's going at Surf.
I'll take 4 commander.
You're going to turn on Blood Chief if you take it.
I'm not gonna let I will be not doing anything if my commander dies again. Hopefully somebody can respond to
I will. Do I have anything that won't kill it? How many cards do you have, Ryan?
I have 4.
I mean, I've been answering everything most of the game, so hopefully somebody else can get some.
I'm blue-black. I can't deal with enchantments. I'll block with Saturo.
Okay. Before damage, I'll sack the 1/1 to the altar.
Okay.
Trigger, I'll draw 1, and then I'll have you lose 1, and I'll gain 1.
Me?
You would have drew anyway
Yes.
from Nelly. If it would have hit him.
I blocked.
Oh, you did block. Okay, I see.
Let's see. That's all I've got, I believe. Yeah. So move to end step. Blood Chief goes up and is online.
Yikes.
And I'll pass the turn.
All right, here we go. I've got a random D20 here. We can use this to do the thing.
Oh, you could just use the client. There's a dice
perfect.
icon. Yeah, there's a D8 on there.
Okay, perfect. Here we go. Promise, Blasphemous Ags, Agadine.
I've got him here.
Path to Exile. Okay, cool. Sweet. Here we go. Rolling the 8. I rolled a 2.
Ugh.
That's Blasphemous Act, y'all.
Hate to see it after the Blood Chief activation, but
Yeah, probably do it, right? If I want to try and.
If you cast it, I will target you with everything I can with the Blood Chief. So you'll lose 2 for each creature you have, but that's only 2, I guess. So it might not be that big of a deal to you.
Okay, yeah, I've only got 2 out here.
Who do you think is the threat here?
Okay.
I'm just asking what your opinion is. Yeah, go ahead.
Personally, okay, like I don't feel like I need to do this right now because, I mean, P-Star is the only one who's been really messing with us in terms of like the board states.
What do you mean, controlling the players? That's so the game would have been over already?
But Zurgo's tough right now, though. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa! I think you need
Zurgo.
to
The only reason Zurgo's a threat is because Blood Chief's activated.
Yeah, okay. I think if we don't deal with Blood Chief, this will kill everyone except for Ryan. I mean, eventually, it's going to put us all really behind. So, do you have an answer? I guess the question is, do you have an answer to Blood Chief? Do you know what Blood Chief does?
Let me look at him real quick because I don't.
Anytime a player has a card go to the graveyard from anywhere, including milling, whatever, a player loses 2, except for him. So right away, you're going to lose 2 for each creature that dies. So will I. So will P-Star.
Okay.
And then also, if you like play a spell, well, you have the River Song Diary, so it's a little helpful against that. Okay. But if you think I'm the threat, you probably want to cast this. If you think Ryan's the threat, then you probably don't want to cast it.
Yeah.
The problem is Ryan's not really a threat outside of Blood Chief. So if you can answer Blood Chief, Ryan's no longer a threat.
I don't agree with that. He's got Ashnod's Altar, a Blood Artist, and a medium full hand. And a lot of land.
Okay, I can say this, though. I can handle an attack phase headed towards me.
Okay.
I can at least handle one one phase.
I mean,
Mhm.
you can always. I mean, there's a lot of board wipes on the board.
I think
I mean,
you have all
under
the
your-
info now,
under
so
your thing. You
make
have
the
like a
decision.
40% chance of hitting a wipe when you roll when you get to your upkeep.
Yeah.
So
So
if
you
you want to
guys,
give it a turn, you can. I
all
mean,
right,
you're at 3
y'all
now.
talked me out of the blasphemous act. So there it goes. So then I'll draw for turn.
I'll
Sweet.
draw 2 off the denial.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
you
And I
have a
draw 1.
decent chance of hitting it, but if you make it to your next turn, that's the question.
Yeah. No.
Because I mean, also players that do have a lot of creatures also see that you have a high chance of hitting a board wipe every upkeep.
Yeah. No. So I need to leave. I play the card I want to play. But with that thing on the board, that freaks me out.
It's a good way to keep surf in check. I'll just say that.
I'll tap 2 and I'll just cast an Oversold Cemetery. Pull it down some more there.
I cannot get that to scan.
Oversold Cemetery. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 4 or more creature cards in your graveyard, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Gotcha.
All right. So if I mill right now, I'm going to be taking damage. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
2 per
Maybe
card.
it's a May ability.
Oh, it's a May
It's
ability.
a May
Okay.
that most players will always incline to accept.
I think he's implying that you could strike a
he
deal.
also gains life when you do it. It's not just you losing; he also gains. So unless you like premeditatedly make a deal with him, like, "Hey, if I do this, will you not do it?" That's the only way I would guarantee he won't. But
Sweet.
most people want the damage because again, they gain life too.
God, I can't do anything. It's the problem. I can't like play the game here. It's like,
Yeah. That's why we recoiled when he played that card.
yeah. Okay. Well then, how about this? I think I can make it a little bit easier here. I'm probably just gonna get screwed. Maybe the homies will appreciate it. Tap 2, 3, 4, and I'll cast a Ravenous Chupacabra. The Ravenous. Yeah,
No
I want
response.
to kill the Blood Artist thing that's messing us up.
Oh,
whatever it
it's
is.
not that. It's an
Blood
enchantment.
Chief. Oh, it's an enchantment. I thought it was a
Yeah.
creature.
Wilhelm,
that
I'm
is-
just gonna go ahead and say, like, this Blood Chief will keep Surf in check. It needs to be on the table, in my opinion. But I mean, obviously, Surf's gonna disagree with that, and P Star might disagree as well.
I mean, like, all my scary creatures got exiled, so I have what you see here. It's fine. But I think you're in a stronger position.
No, I already gave my 2 cents. I do think outside of Blood Chief, I'm not as scared of Lion. 2 Surf Point, yeah, a lot of his stuff did get exiled, but you do also still have the biggest board with the most mana in play.
Yeah.
And it's a surveil deck.
All right, here we go. Fuck it.
So I mean, it's really up to you on what you think is the bigger problem.
I'm just gonna cast Muldrotha.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna
good.
sell some bodies, and then oh, God, I want to take this damage, but whatever.
You can play stuff out your yard.
Yeah, no,
I did
I've
great.
got. Yeah, but I don't have anything worth even grab. I have 3 cards in here. I haven't been able to mill. Geez, I'm gonna send Teval down there at you, boss. 4 in the air. On attack, I'm gonna mill 3 cards. Yavimaya Coast, the One Ring, and Forest.
I'll just have you take 4 instead of 6. I'll gain 4.
The One Ring is a good hit with Muldrotha.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no. So I'll get this land here, and then I'll make a zombie.
Yep, and take 4.
And then I'll take 4.
No, you take 6.
No, he can. It's a May. He doesn't have to.
Yeah.
All right. Take
4,
4,
you're only you're choosing to do 4 out of 6.
Yep.
Okay.
He wanted to be at an even 40.
I'll tap the Tato Farmer and I'll grab the Forest and put it on the battlefield. I'll get another zombie from Teval.
Nice.
Okay, I'll see if I survive until my next turn. This one ring sitting on top of my graveyard. I'll pass.
Did you play more than one spell? You played the Cemetery and Muldrotha, right?
And Muldrotha, yes.
Okay, so do I have to? Yeah, I guess I do.
Now all of a sudden you're a problem too, bro.
I have to connive, so I'll
all
draw.
is the problems.
Discard Verona, Herald of Invasion.
I will.
You can do 2 to me?
Yes.
Okay. Ledger Shredder will get a counter. Do I even have anything that answers that? Guess I might as well dig. I will crack both treasures on end step and tap one more, activate Escanta. Look at the top 4.
Man.
How much commander damage have you taken, Ryan?
None.
I see. Alright, I'll reveal a pylon and put that into my hand. It's destroy target creature or planeswalker or surveil 2, and it has Convoke. Okay, and then on end step still. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will pile on targeting the Vengeful Blood Witch to destroy it and surveil 2.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna respond.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna. Do you have a response to him piling on the Vengeful Blood Witch?
No, I didn't. He was breaking up when he said what he's doing.
Okay.
I don't have no responses. I'm out of mana.
I'm gonna sack the Blood Witch.
Is my audio okay for everyone else?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Sack the Blood Witch to the altar, tapping the Signet for a black. Casting a Bitter Triumph. On cast, I'll discard an Abrade. Yeah, I'll discard an Abrade, targeting MIRKO. Actually, no, I'm just going to pay 3 life. Sorry. Targeting MIRKO.
You got it.
All right. Vengeful Blood Witch. I will also have you lose 1, and I'll gain 1.
I'll put MIRKO into the command zone. Actually, yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I got.
This list is so long for that damn thing.
Tap. Upkeep, surveil off the case. I don't want this. Fuck it. I'll put it in the graveyard. Night Veil Sprite.
Yeah, take 2.
Okay. Draw for turn. Activate Vohar to draw and then discard. Discard Command Tower.
Lose 2.
Yep. Play a Spymaster's Vault as land for turn. This is poopy.
Yeah, Blood Chief Ascension with a survey deck isn't the best.
You ain't kidding. Okay. Do you have any creatures, P-Star? Just your commander?
Just my commander, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna... And do you have any flyers, Wilhelm, that are untapped?
He has no
Currently,
blockers.
no. I've just got
Oh,
zombies on
Wilhelm.
the ground and Muldrotha.
Okay, thanks.
Lion doesn't have any blockers right now.
I know that. Thanks.
Guys that's training you.
One. I'm aware. Thank you, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play commander.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. For a Swiftfoot Boots. It's 2. Trigger Ledger Shredder, I will connive. Discard this Gallifrey Council Chamber. 2.
Lose. Yep.
And I'll pay 1 to equip boots to MIRKO. Alright, moving to combat. MIRKO is going for 1 in the air at you, Ryan. Actually, hang on 1 sec. I guess before I play MIRKO, I'm just gonna play this Gossip's Talent. So I'm just gonna reorder if that's okay. And then when MIRKO enters, I'll surveil 1. I'm going to leave that on top, but he'll get a +1 counter. So then now I'll move to combat. 2 in the air at Ryan. 2 with Menace at you, P-Star.
Well, you surveyed again, I think. Did you keep the card on the top?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just said that.
2 in the air at me.
No. So let me finish declaring my attacks and then I'll say it again. So 2 in the air at Wilhelm, 2 with Menace at you, P-Star, and 2 Commander at you, Ryan, with flying. Oh, I'm sorry. He actually gets 2 counters because of the roaming throne. So it's 3 in the air at you, Ryan.
Okay. No blocks for me.
Okay. If everyone
Yep, I
is...
took your 3 damage there.
Okay, and you took 2 P-Star?
Yeah.
Okay, so then we each draw 2, right?
Yeah.
And I will make 6 treasures.
That was a good draw. I don't even know if I should play it, though.
Okay. Sure. Whatever. I'll just move to end step. MIRKO triggers twice. I will bring back these two creatures, Rona, Herald of Invasion, and Nightvale Sprite. It's just a looter and a flyer that surveils 1 on attack. And I will surveil 2 from these creatures entering off the Gossip's talent. So he's going to get +4. Or I don't surveil 2, I surveil 1 twice. I'll leave it on top both times. And pass.
Untap. Trigger. Land tax. 1, 2.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, I said give me a second.
And I'm carrying stuff. I'm asking you to help me.
So,
Okay.
thank you.
I promise you, literally 2 seconds. Oh, our doctor moves anyone.
I love you too. 3 lands. I'm sorry, I'm on laptop mode, so you're on this. I'll shuffle like this so you guys can see. Fucking camera died.
It sucks.
Bring it back up. See everything? All right, good. Draw for turn. And I drew a fucking another land again. Land tax. Every time I do land tax, I draw more lands. These are known cards.
The land giveth.
And it giveth more. All right, let's see. I guess we'll play this tab land. No, we won't do that. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. That's 7. I'll play it just sell Blade Knight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That is a card.
7. And we'll go. I guess I can play that tap land as land for turn. No, actually, I won't. I'll play this so I can equip. Your commander has boots on it. What's your next biggest creature, Sir?
Roaming Throne. It's a 4/4 with Ward 2.
Oh, Ward 2.
Ledger Shredder's
yeah, we'll give it to Ledger
2
Shredder.
power. Oh, I draw 2 cards from Zurgo. Okay. Ledger Shredder has a Bloodthirsty Blade.
All right. And what blockers do you have right now, sir?
I have
Actually, no, you're not at the, yeah, I'll hit you, Lion, sorry, for 4 commander. Because you have no blockers. But I will Ledger Shredder and Twist Suspect. No, Ledger Shredder already go. We'll turn Modrotha into a suspect. And then I'll pass.
Modrotha did it.
Modrotha usually does it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
How do you argue against that? Rock solid case.
That's
With a solid
it.
no. He was stern on the no, so I believe it.
All right, I played an Exotic Orchard as land for turn. Hey, hang on. Sorry about that, guys.
Give her the Blood Chief.
No, she only gets tokens. I'll tap for 6, attempting to cast an Osher Talk.
Oh my god. No response.
And
That's
then
the
I'll-
white Osier, right?
Yeah, the token tripler. I'll pay 4. Moving to equip Plate of Selves to Zurgo.
Oh, shit.
Sick.
You about to draw
Um,
holocards.
Let's see. So you've got a bunch of 2/2s up. Wilhelm.
My opponents do take double damage. I do want you to know
Yeah. I've got 3 2/2s and 6/6 Muldrotha.
Okay. So I'm gonna swing the.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
How many cards do you have?
I have 5.
So you're gonna draw 6 cards right now and lose 6 life?
You all will, yes. Lose 6.
Why all of us?
You wouldn't lose life.
Or no, y'all won't. No.
You'll
You
lose
said
6
right.
and draw 6, right? Or do you lose life when you draw?
No, I don't lose life when I draw.
He doesn't.
Oh, so you're just
gain
gonna
life.
draw 6?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, P-Star? Why are you saying things
He
that
doesn't
aren't true?
lose life when he
Why would he
draws.
gain life? You said he gains life.
From the we're just okay. We continue.
We're not talking about that. Okay. So you're gonna draw 6. But how do you flip the Osier? Hold on, let me read it. 3 or more creatures attack this turn. You're tapped out right now? You have 1 mana up?
Yes.
I don't know, man. Probably need to do this now. But 4 attacks, I will cast Price of Fame, targeting Osier Talk. It's to cost 2 less if it targets a legendary creature, which it does, and it gets destroyed, and I surveil 2. Let me tap mana for this. 1, 2.
Yep. It's good.
Okay. You get a Price of Fame, Wilhelm. And I will surveil 2. And you're at the beginning of combat, Ryan.
Okay.
Okay.
Swing Zurgo at
The spell on
Wilhelm,
top.
I guess.
All right.
2 come in, 1 at each. Everybody else, those get sacked. I'll draw 2. So you've got a 4/2 coming at you, Wilhelm.
All right. I think I'm blocking with one of my zombies.
Yep. Zurgo's dead. Pass the turn.
All right. Here we go.
You lose 2, Ryan, when the token dies. And then... So how many creatures died? Hold on. I have something on end step before you untap.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you
I
lost...
lost 1.
You lost 4? Okay. Well, you had Zurgo, the 2 Myriads, and
Osier Talk.
Osier Talk. So 4 there, and 1 on Ryan's board. Okay. On end step, I'm going to crack 1 more treasure and activate Spymaster's Vault, targeting MIRKO. So he's... Oh, this is going to do a ton of damage to me. Do I want to do this? I'm going to take 10. How many times am I going to surveil? I'm not going to do this. Never mind. Proceed.
Wait, was I supposed to lose 2 damage when my token died? Is that what you said? Because I take myself down too.
Yes. Anytime a card hits your graveyard, so tokens count, you lose 2, he gains... Well, if he wants you to. Brian gets to decide.
Tokens are not cards, though. Don't it say a card in
Does it say cards? Maybe you're right.
It does say
Whenever
card, yeah.
a card... yeah, never mind. I was wrong. Tokens don't trigger it. You're... P-Star's right.
Fame?
No, because that gets exiled. That's a replacement effect from the diary.
Gotcha. Okay.
So gain your 2 back, Wilhelm.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Did it go up? 6, 7 to 18. Yeah.
You should roll D10. There's only 10, right?
Oh, No, because Price of Fame makes it 11.
Oh, maybe I missed one. What's before that?
Bitter Triumph. And then Pilfer, and then Arcane Denial, Will of the Mardu, Frantic Search, Path to Exile,
Oh, Will
Felt
the
Mighty
Mardu.
Agony.
That's the one I'm missing. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. No, the Will of the Mardu is number 7. I'm gonna roll a d12 here, and we'll re-roll for 12. Here it comes. I rolled a 6. Frantic Search.
It's a good one.
How does that one work?
Actually, it's not very good right now.
Yeah.
You draw 2, discard 2, then untap 3, up to 3 lands. So hold on, before you draw.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just trying to help you. If you want to tap your lands first, like you could play Instance.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
You're gonna
Unfortunately,
untap
I don't
them.
have anything to do with it. Yeah.
Well, you don't know what you're going to draw, so you might as well just float like one of each color.
Okay, I see what you're
Right?
saying.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well played. I see what you're saying. All right.
Yeah.
How to discard 2. Multani and Ravenous Chupacabra. So do I take damage for those going in?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, sorry, Ryan gets answer.
Yeah, I think he's done being nice.
All right. I took the 2 there. And then
You're gonna
untap
take
for your
4.
lands.
Yeah,
Two
it'd be
per
4.
card.
Oh, okay. Yep. And then I'll take 2 more.
Yeah.
You're taking 2 every time a card hits the graveyard for any reason.
Sweet. Got it. Okay. Then I don't need to use any of that mana. Okay. And then that was the cast of that thing. So now I draw for turn. All right. I mean, I feel like the only other play for me here is the ring. So, using Muldrotha, my artifact for a turn, I'm gonna target the 1 ring. Right
Yep.
now, okay.
No
Protection from
response.
everything. All right. And then set 1, 2, 3.
Blood Chief does get around that, just so you know.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking about whenever I played that. I was like, oh, that's still loss of life. Yikes. All right, well, then I guess I just do the thing here and send us all in fireworks. Tap 2 for black, and then X is
Yeah.
going to be 3, unfortunately, because that's so lame. I'm going to nuclear fallout, so everything's going to get -6, -6, and everybody's going to get 3 rads.
Very cool. I love that.
All right.
Oof. Wait, isn't this going to kill you? No, wait. How many things do you have are going to lose?
Probably going to kill me. Everything's dying. I really don't care. I'm like, everything's messed up on my
So
side.
you'll lose 2 when your sorcerer
Wait,
sorcery doesn't go.
Yeah, I'm going to kill myself, basically.
Hold on. This isn't resolving yet. First, I connive off Ledger Shredder. That was your second spell. Draw. I will discard. Everything's going to get -6, -6. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Does that even wipe the board?
I think that's fine. Trying to. All right, I'll discard a Watery Grave and lose 2. And then, in response to that, I am gonna pay 3, going down to 2 treasures, and cast Sink into Stupor, targeting Blood Chief Ascension, to return it to your hand.
There you go.
Finally. That'll get exiled under the diary, and then the spell can resolve.
All right, cool. Everything's -6, -6. We all get 3 rads.
Gets exiled. That gets exiled.
Gonna put a burden counter on the ring. And I'll draw a card. It's fine. Land for trying to drown your Archenful when I'll pass.
Okay, can everyone let me know how many creatures they had die this turn, please?
I had 2.
I had 5, that's 7, 0. You had 5, Wilhelm? Yeah, okay. So 12 creatures. Okay. Crack 1 treasure, activate Spymaster's Vault, targeting MIRKO to have it connive 12. Draw 12. Then I have to discard 12, so I end up keeping 5 in hand. Okay. Oh. Let's get rid of Frog. Okay, so I'm discarding Psychic Frog, Duplicant, Auton Soldier, Ripples of Undeath, Baleful Strix, Calidus Assassin, Essence Anchor, Naga Flesh Crafter, and 4 land. Let me know if you need me to repeat any of those. One that matters is Naga Flesh Crafter. It has a renew ability that functions from the graveyard, so you might want to look that one up. I don't think I'm going to use it, but maybe. Okay. That was a lot. And then, oh, I discard 4 lands, so he gets 8 counters. Spymaster's Vault coming in hot. Untap. Upkeep, Surveil 1. Hey, my case is finally getting it solved. I'll put this Dark Ritual into the graveyard. Draw for turn. Oh, I surveilled, so he gets a counter. Where were you? Okay, you've taken 0 commander damage from me. No, you took some. 3. So he's at 18. How convenient.
Kill me, please, for the love. I haven't been able to keep a fucking board this whole game.
Yeah, this game's been
I'm done
rough.
with it. I'm done with it, yeah. Kill me, please.
You got it. I'll pay 1 for a Morgul Knife. It's a Shadow Spear. And then I'll pay 2 to equip Morgul Knife to MIRKO. And hold on. I will kill you. I just want to do this in proper order. Yes, this makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will cast a Doom Whisperer. This might not scan. It's a secret lair. But it's Doom Whisperer. It's a 6/6 with flying that I can pay 2 life to surveil 2. So quite good with my commander. And when it enters, I'll surveil 1 off the Gossip's talent, put a Morphic Pool into the graveyard. And I will go to combat, swing at Ryan for 20 commander damage, but before damage, I am going to surveil 2 a bunch of times, but you can go, Ryan, if no one has anything to stop combat.
Down there.
I will respond. I will attempt to. No, go ahead.
It
Continue.
has swift foot boots.
Yep, continue.
Okay. Does Ryan need to wait, or is
No.
it going to hit him?
Ryan doesn't wait. He's there.
Wait, are you talking about the lion dude down there or me? Okay.
I'm talking about Ryan the Lion. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so I'm just surveilling to... Bless you. I'll put Blade of the Blood Chief in the graveyard. And he'll get a counter. I'm just going to leave it there because I don't want to do this forever. So he hits for 21. I gain 21. Go to 39. That was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
And... Yep.
I'm not going to leave because I don't want to break the lobby, but I am going to go make some food. So,
Okay.
GG, y'all.
GG, have a good night. Well played.
Yep, thank you, you too.
Thank you. I'll pay 2, second main. I'm going to cast an Eagle Vision. Since my commander dealt damage this turn, it has free running, so it costs 2 instead of 5. I'll draw 3.
Wait, in response to that,
Sure.
I'm going to Chaos Warp your boots.
Cards in hand?
I got a lot of cards in hand, like 15.
Holy moly. How do you have so many cards in hand?
3 land taxes. That's 9 right there.
Do you... Oh, you have Thought Vessel. I see.
Yeah.
Do I want this to happen? Shh. Actually, I really wanted to draw what was on top, so I think I am gonna pay 1, and I will give you an offer you can't refuse to counter that.
Okay.
You get 2 treasure tokens.
Yep.
Okay, and then Eagle Vision is good to resolve?
Yep.
Alright, I'll draw 3. I'm going to play this Conduit Pylons as land for turn. When it enters, I surveil 1. We'll leave that on top. We'll go to 20. And I will move to end step. Finally, this case is solved. We did it. It only took a year. And then MIRKO will reanimate something with power 21 or less. What creatures you got, Wilhelm?
Right now,
You don't have
I'm
any.
wide open.
You have no creatures on the field?
I have nothing.
Okay,
You wiped the board of everything but your commander last time.
Mm-hmm.
got it. I'll bring in this roaming throne with the finality counter. And surveil 1 when it enters, and then pass after that. Oh yeah. I'll just put it in the graveyard. Consider.
2 lands. 3 lands for the land tax. Playing like this, but I think this game's almost over anyway.
You know what? I'm going to name zombies on the roaming throne instead of vampires this time.
Untap draw. Of course, it's nothing. Land for turn. I'll play a Winds of Abandon Overloaded.
Do you have any response, Wilhelm?
He doesn't have any
No.
creatures. I don't think.
No, I don't have any mana.
Just check it.
I don't think he would care. He's going to exile his creatures and get basic lands in their place if it resolves.
What was the name of it?
Winds of Abandon.
Okay.
I am going to respond. I will pay 2 life to surveil 2.
Okay.
Put both these in the graveyard. Jace, Friend's Prodigy, Toxic Deluge. Pay 2 life to surveil 2 again.
Mm-hmm.
Graveyard. Pay 2 life to surveil 2 again. Graveyard. Again. Graveyard. Again.
I'm about to leave in a second, but this game's almost over. To go get breakfast.
Again. Again. Oh my god. Okay, that's good enough. So he gets like 4 more counters or something. I'll cast Slip Out the Back on MIRKO. So actually, fuck. You're at 18, you're at 14. I'll cast Slip Out the Back on, yeah, MIRKO. So he's going to get a +1 counter and then phase out if that resolves.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then that'll happen. These get exiled, and I get to tap basics if I have any. I will get 1 island.
God, I'm pissed. You continue going whenever you need to, sir.
Huh?
Okay, so I've got.
I said if you got anything else, you can. I'm just playing God of Aronis and passing.
Oh, I got nothing
Okay.
else.
I'm gonna grab Teval with the Oversold Cemetery trigger there. I'll lose 1 life from the ring. All right, we got 17 spells on this this River Song Diary. So
D20?
D20, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Here we
Reroll
go.
on anything that's not.
I rolled a 17. So
Oh, wow.
It's
Winds
the
of
slip
Abandon?
thing.
Oh, Slip Out the Back.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you want to cast it?
So no, it doesn't help me.
Okay.
No. I'll draw for turn, and I'll mill 3. Benthic Druid, Avengers Zendikar, and Slogberg the Overslung. I mean, okay. Let's have 2 black, and I'm gonna cast Stitch Together.
Okay. Target.
Because I have Threshold, I get to bring it from the graveyard to play. I'm targeting Avengers Zendikar.
That's a good one.
All right.
And you give them haste.
Serious.
What's that?
You have a lot of
Um,
plants.
I do have a lot of plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 plants. I don't have a landfall though. Let's do this. Draw 2 cards. There it is. I'll play Llanowar Waste. Swing for turn. I'll give all my plants +1/+1.
Yep.
You got a decent sized graveyard there,
Me?
Surf City? Mm-hmm.
About that many
Okay.
cards.
Cool. Sounds good to me. We'll tap 2
Stay away from my graveyard.
for a River Churn Monument.
Oh,
I
hold
can
on.
exhaust
Let me
it.
read this card.
You may want to read this card because this is death for you, sir.
You have enough to activate it? You have enough blue?
I certainly do. Yeah, I think so.
I don't see any blue.
Wait, hold on.
Well, if he didn't
I
have
do
that
not
crown, I was going to kill him on my turn. I ain't gonna
Hold
lie.
on. No, with what I have tapped, I have no blue. Never mind. Oh my god. I'm
Beautiful.
still casting it though.
You got
Because I
it.
put the extra blue that I had from over here. God, I'm so stupid. That's fine. Well,
Wait, you could have
Okay.
tapped differently? Did you already have that in your hand?
If you
I
could have
think-
tapped differently, tap correctly.
Well, hold on. Did
No,
you
'cause-
did you draw
hang
that, or
on,
did
let
you
me
already
think.
have it?
No, I drew that from the ring. So no, I won't take that back. That's too much. Yeah. So.
Well, what
'Cause I
lands
didn't
you have
need to tap
tapped?
the I didn't need to tap the Opulent Palace and the
But you
Drowned
need
Catacomb
triple blue to
those
cast it.
together.
You need 3 blue to cast
Right.
it and to
I
activate
have
it.
it
So
with-
you would have had that?
Oh yeah, true. Hold on, let's see. So if I did it this way, say instead of doing that, I did stitch together with these two. I need 2 to cast, which would be Yavimaya Coast and Drownyard Temple. And then to
Mhm.
exhaust, it would be Soul Ring, Opulent Palace, and Dragon Catacomb. Sorry,
So
you
do
can
you
see
have
it
it
in there
or
right
don't
here. I do have it. If I did it that way, yes.
Okay.
I mean,
let
everybody's
me-
had take backs this game, so I don't care personally.
It's up to y'all.
Let me. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna respond to it on the stack then.
Okay. Do you want me to go through the motions of doing the exhaust for you too, so that it's
Well, no, it's still on the
Or what-
stack right now.
Okay.
Well, it has to
Okay,
resolve
cool.
first before you exhaust it.
Okay, so let me do the 2 here. It will be, yeah, right there. This is the 2 mana to cast.
Have anything that helps with this? Guess I might as well.
Yeah, look at this deck again. All these lands, I have no spells in hand. I had one spell I was going to try to kill Surf with, but he countered my Chaos Ward.
I'll respond with an otherworldly gaze. Surveil 3. I don't think this helps me. Yeah, put all those in the graveyard. Okay. No oh, I guess I'll flash this back. 1, 2, flash back the otherworldly gaze. Actually, I can't because it gets exiled from the first thing. Okay, yeah, it resolves. Are you
Alright.
activating it?
Yeah, I'll tap the Soul Ring, Opulent Palace, Drowned Catacomb to exhaust the monument. And
Okay.
you
I'll
and
mill
everybody,
all
let's
these
all mill
cards.
equal to our graveyard.
Oh, shit.
You mill equal to your graveyard size.
I only got 3 cards.
6,
1,
7, 8, 10, 11.
2, 3. Does that mill you out, sir?
Yep.
Jeez, that was unexpected.
I love the River Turn Monument, man. It's been my favorite card since I've been since Aether came out.
Yeah, what I was going to do to you,
Mesmerigors,
Surf, the reason I was trying to exile your boots is because I was going to bring in you guys for questioning with this mass immunity.
Oh, nice. Anything else?
So I think the last thing I'm gonna do is I'll tap 3, and then what do I have? I don't have the other colors, so no, that's it for me. I'll be past my turn on that.
Okay, untap. This will phase in. Upkeep. Try to draw. Can't draw. I'm dead. GG.
That was unexpected. Untap, upkeep, draw. Cast my commander for 8. Guess I'll tap right. I need this. No, I didn't play a land for turn anyway. Play a land for turn. I'll pay 3 for a ghostly prism.
Oh God.
And then what creatures you got over there?
I have 8. One. What are these plants? 1/2s? Yeah, I have 8 1/2 plants. And Avengers Zendikar is a 5/5.
I guess I can't really. It don't matter anyway. Cause it's just me and you. Golden. You can't. You're not hitting no opponents, so this does nothing. Pass turn.
All right.
I don't know. I might as well just Put this on this guy. Make him a little bigger.
So my question here is, do I get to still draw from all these cards on the rolls?
What do you mean?
Since they're gone, do I still have all of these cards to
Not the
hit with
exile
curves
players,
on?
no.
Well, okay.
You have to redo your list. You got Path of Exile,
No,
Felt the
that wasn't
Mighty.
mine. Oh, that's you. Okay, yeah.
No,
All
these
right.
are mine. Yeah. Path
All
of
right.
Exile, Felt the Mighty, Promise of Loyalty, Blasphemous Act, and Chaos Warp, and Winds of Abandon.
Okay. Chaos Warp and Winds of Abandon. Okay, and I have Chaos, and then I have Stitched Together, Nuclear Fallout. I think that's it on that. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's roll a d8. I rolled a 1, so it's going to be Promise, whatever that is.
Promise of Loyalty. Yep.
Okay.
I only got one creature. Are you casting? You're not casting that though, right?
No, because it'll blow up all my stuff, right?
I'm about to say it's gonna blow up all your own shit.
Yeah. I'll lose 2 for the burden counters on the ring.
Maybe I can kill you through the One Ring.
Yeah, no.
If I
It's
live long
possible.
enough.
Okay. Really wish Muldrotha wasn't back. Let's do. I don't want to take 3 damage. I'm gonna tap 2 for Life and Loan.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Swamp, Shifting Woodland for sure. And okay, I'll do Shifting Woodland as land for turn. I'll get landfall on all these guys. That's 2. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Cool. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna pay 4 for Shifting Woodland, the Delirium ability here, to
Yep.
make Shifting Woodland become a copy of Muldrotha until the end of turn.
Yep.
And then I don't have anything to. Okay, so I'll just grab the Mesmeric Orb as my artifact for turn. Tap 2, Soul Ring. So whenever a permanent becomes untapped, that
Yep.
permanent's controller mills a card. Yeah, you got it. I mean, how much life you got? 18?
Yep.
Okay, so
You gotta pay 2 per creature to attack me though.
Forgetting that.
Ghostly
Oh my
Prison.
god. Okay, well then I'll pay 2 and I'll send Avengers into car at you for 5.
I will block it.
All right. Then
Actually, I'll take
what?
5. I'll take 5.
Okay. All right. And then I'll pass.
I will untap 12 lands and mill 12. 1, 2. Damn it, that would have been good. 3, 4, 5. Damn it, 6. Damn it, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Draw for turn. And I think that will be GG.
All right.
I'm going to play Mob Rule. I'm going to take all little creatures. So all
What
your
size?
plants are how big?
They are 2 what? 2 threes?
So I'm gonna take all creatures that are 3 or less.
Ugh. Wow. Damn.
All right, that costs 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm gonna pay 1, 2, and I'm gonna crack the Myriad Landscape. So hopefully put some lands in play. See if I got any more basics in here. Yep. 1.
That doesn't work though, because you don't have Avenger.
Oh no, I don't have Avenger. Yes, I'll still crack it anyway. 1, 2.
But you don't need to, right? How many blockers do you have, Wilhelm? Well, actually,
None, no.
He has
okay,
none.
Nice.
I will swing those 8 and my commander, which is 4 at you. Oh,
Yeah.
I could have did something else. I could have took Avenger 2 with this mass mutiny that I said I was going to take his commander with.
Nice.
But I think that shit be lethal.
Good game.
And the murderer was Teval.
No, it was Nelly. Nice. That was fun. Well played, everyone. GG.
Yeah.
GG.
Guys.